You want Travis Kelce to win the Super Bowl.
Then propose to Taylor Swift.
You want that to happen on the field?
I want that to happen on the field.
Wow, I tell you what, you heard it here first. It's definitely happening. It is definitely happening.
He said definitely. I said I hope.
Welcome to Talk Sports, the NFL Rundown, our weekly show where we look back at the biggest, the hottest stories from the weekend's action. And joining me today, NFL analyst Phoebe Schechter.
Give me your reaction. Give me the thoughts that went through your head when you saw that the Jacksonville Jaguars had traded up from 5 to 2.
Let's talk Dallas.
Yeah.
Let's talk Cowboys, man. You know, I feel like it is fair to say maybe from, you know, a lot of fans are feeling maybe slightly despondent about the Dallas Cowboys at the moment. Maybe that's a nice way of putting it.
That's a nice way.
Yeah,
okay. Very
man,
cordial way
I'm
of
English,
saying.
man. I'm English.
Yeah.
Last week I had a bit of a rant about the New York Giants. I will not be doing it this time, but I might have a rant on how much we've heard the following words. National Tight End Day. I mean, please, come on. That's all you're here about. Turn on the telly on a Sunday and that's all you hear.
This is something that we are guilty of, well, I'm guilty of. I'm going to say that you're guilty of it as well, Phoebe. Sure. Every single year.
Guilty by association.
We are so guilty, though, of you know, over-analysing the first couple of weeks of the season, aren't we? The Baltimore Ravens, they lost that tight encounter against the Kansas City Chiefs to start the season. They go 0-2. 0-2. Ravens' season is done. They have no hope of anything. Well, they've just gone on a winning streak. And now, potentially, they might be the top, or really close to the top of the power rankings right now, Phoebe.
The Dallas Cowboys, they lose to the Atlanta Falcons, and there he is on the sideline saying, we suck. Now, you've worked on with NFL teams before, Phoebe. What does that say about your quarterback?
Let's have a little bit of fun with this, Brian. What with the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell not ruling out the fact that there could be a Super Bowl internationally out of the US at some point. Let's do our top 5 dream Super Bowl cities outside the United States of America.
In those 2 games, those 2 championship games, my opinion, the 2 better teams won. This isn't a situation where we're looking back on that game and we're thinking, do you know what, actually the Washington Commanders, they really, if it wasn't for this thing or that thing, or that fumble, they could be there. No, the Philadelphia Eagles, they deserve to be there. They showed they deserve to be there in that game. And if they can put up a performance like they showed against the Washington Commanders, this could be a game. This could be a really good game. And the Kansas City Chiefs as well, against the Buffalo Bills. Tighter game, obviously, and it could have gone either way at points there, but Patrick Mahomes, he just does what Patrick Mahomes does, essentially, and that is win. So we've got a repeat of the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And you know that the Chiefs fans, obviously, all they're talking about is the three-peat. They want the three-peat. But the Eagles fans, it's quite different. They want revenge, Brian. This is a revenge game. We're talking about players that have had thick skin by playing in Philadelphia. One player that hasn't had to deal with that is Saquon Barkley. He's come in this season. There's been no reason for anybody to be critical of him this season. Absolutely phenomenal for the Philadelphia Eagles this year. And we're not even getting into the other additions that the Eagles, you know, brought in summer that have also been great. Saquon Barkley, tell us a little bit about the man. Tell us a little bit about the guy who's going to be celebrating his birthday.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
At the Superdome.
Well, we'll move on to number 4, and a team actually that's been very consistent in the regular season over the last few years. A multi-MVP quarterback as well in Lamar Jackson. Number 4 is Baltimore Ravens, Brian.
Derrick Henry. I mean,
Derrick Henry. Okay, next, Phoebe.